Parkview Family Birthing Centers with everything you need for baby, plus birth planners, expert physicians, midwives, and more for you.
I'm a Parkview mom.
You can be too. Learn more at parkviewmom.com.
It's the comets.
Comets falling from the sky. 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 Comets falling from the sky.
There's Ryan looking to center into the slot to Esther, but broken up by Scott. He shoots, hits, scores!
Now the sticks are up. And now this is bad news. Everyone going at it down here in the corner.
Fort Wayne
Hockey with the deke.
6 teams.
Bone cutter to Ryan Freeby with the shot from the point. He scores!
Live stream games new this season. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and SummitCitySports.com.
How do you design one of the most advanced ERs in the country? At Parkview, we did it by focusing all our attention on you, the patient, by involving doctors and nurses in the design process, by creating quieter, more private spaces, and by leading the region in heart, stroke, and trauma care. This is not your typical emergency room. It's Parkview. In an emergency, isn't this where you'd rather be?
Parkview, your partner in health.
Thank you for supporting Summit City Sports. For the last several years, we've provided the Fort Wayne community and beyond with coverage of a variety of sports, thanks to our title sponsorship from Parkview Sports Medicine. Since we began in 2015, our annual budget has covered the cost of videographers and commentators to over 300 plus games each year, new equipment and maintenance of that equipment, along with increased broadcast rights fees from the IHSAA. This season, we're reaching out to friends, families, and local businesses for additional sponsorships and donations. You can help us grow and get coverage to your favorite team or sport. A Summit City Sports sponsorship or donation will help make that happen. We have the goal of bringing fans live stream games of every SAC game we cover. With the additional funds, we'd invest in mobile internet devices, allowing us to bring our supporters every SAC conference football and boys and girls basketball games live, as well as more coverage for sports like cross country, tennis, golf, swimming, wrestling, track and field, baseball, and softball. For more information on sponsorships or how to donate, visit SummitCitySports.com.
Good evening and welcome in, Indiana high school basketball fans. SummitCitySports.com coming to you live, game number 6 of our 6-game slate here on the first night of this 2017 Parkview Sports Medicine SAC Basketball Holiday Tournament. About 4.5 minutes away from the start of this contest. Two arch rivals, no doubt about it. Longtime conference players both joined the SAC 2 years ago at the same time. The Homestead girls have been absolute dominant, won both their tournaments for the boys. Ran into a buzzsaw the past 2 years in the Northside Legends and looking to get their first dub in the 2017 SAC Holiday Basketball Tournament. Of course, Homestead led by longtime head coach Chris Johnson. Came over from Bishop Dwenger after coaching them a couple of years, get them to a regional before the classifications came into place here in the state of Indiana. Head coach Chris Johnson, one of the most widely respected coaches in the state of Indiana and the Midwest. They have an outstanding player in Sam Buck. Sam Buck can flat fill it up if he gets hot from deep. Look out. And it's just not Sam Buck. He has a lot of talent there. Just new pieces trying to get meshed in with Anya Iziakudu, number 12. Started playing about midway through the season last year and really provided outstanding minutes and scoring for the Homestead Spartans. And, of course, Luke Goody, their freshman. Luke Goody is one outstanding talent. He hit a buzzer beater to put him in overtime a couple of weeks ago. SummitCitySports.com was live for that contest, as I believe that was against Marion, a tough Marion squad. As the Homestead Spartans looking to regroup after losing their TPE trio of a year ago. Jack Ferguson, Parker Mangus, and Brandon Turnell all moved on, are playing college ball at their respective schools as Homestead looks to rebuild. For the Carroll Chargers, they are led by head coach Marty Beasley. Marty Beasley has one of the young up-and-coming talents in the junior, David Ezja. He's just an athletic freak. This David Ezja can rebound, elbow, at rim level, no question about it. He is joined by Arius Jones. Arius Jones seems like he's been at Carroll for about 8 years. That's because he's been playing tons of minutes since early in his career. And rounding out, of course, let's not forget it about Daniel McKeeman. McKeeman, an outstanding three-point shooter, and they will need his shooting prowess here tonight against the Homestead Spartans. As I mentioned, this is game number 6 of the day. We started at 9 a.m. on the girls' side. Bishop Lures beating Northside 61-25. Then we went to the boys as Concordia beat Northrop 45-44. We flipped back to the girls with Snyder beating Wayne 58-21. That was the third game of our triple header this morning. Short break, came back at it for the boys' side of things. It was Dwenger and Lures. Dwenger did win 49-37. Then we came back in the game previous to this. It was the Carroll Lady Chargers defeating the Concordia Lady Cadets 56-45 from the 22 points of Kelly Damon, and they've locked themselves in the first game of the semifinal. That will be 3 p.m. Friday evening, as we'll have back-to-back girls semifinals and then back-to-back boys semifinals on Friday evening. So before we get started here, let's hear one more word. You're watching Indiana High School basketball from SummitCitySports.com.
Friday Night Lights. Fort Wayne football from the comfort of your own home. Or when you're on the go. The same night the pigskin touches the end zone or is stopped dead in its tracks. 10 teams, 5 games, 1 website. SummitCitySports.com. Live streamed high school games, score updates, and news hub for all Fort Wayne athletics. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Just seconds away from the start of our contest here live from Wayne High School. Big shout out, Athletic Director Gary Raber, Principal John Hauser. Always a great environment here at Wayne High School in this Summit Athletic Conference Holiday Basketball Tournament. For now, let's send you down to the PA announcer for the starting lineups.
First of all, I'd like to introduce to you the starters for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Homestead Spartans. Correction, the non-starters. Number 2, Zach Bradfield. Number 4, Grant Raber. Number 12, Oni Azaguda. Number 30, Xavier Overstreet. Number 34, Trevin Taylor. Number 42, Will Smith. And number 54, Alec Grinska. And now the starters for the Homestead Spartans. Number 10, Zach Krieger. Number 20, Luke Goody. Number 22, Jake Archbold. Number 32, Sam Buck. And number 52, Matt Kolinsky. The Spartans are coached by Mr. Chris Johnson. And for the home team on the scoreboard, the Carroll Chargers and their non-starters. Number 2, Blake Pola. Number 14, Nathan Fish. Number 15, Richie Gross. Number 20, Preston Shearer. Number 35, Hunter Perlich. And number 45, Rick Raylew. And starting for the Chargers, number 5, Daniel McKeeman. Number 10, Reese Swaberly. Number 11, Arius Jones. Number 25, David Leon. And number 33, Riley Burge.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Starting lineups in the books. We are set. SummitCitySports.com coming to you live right here from Wayne High School Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. This is Indiana High School basketball. We do play 4 8-minute quarters here in the state. 10-minute half and no shot clock. So we are set. Number 4 seeded Carroll Chargers. Number 5 seed Homestead Spartans. We are set live from Wayne High School. We'll start with McKeeman and the Carroll Chargers. McKeeman has an outstanding stroke from deep. Of course, had to replace the transfer of the Redding brothers, who have transferred right here at Wayne High School, who's the number 2 seed in this tournament. Jones swings at Ezra. Man-to-man defense for Homestead. Swoverlin. Hands to McKeeman. McKeeman right back to Swoverlin. Tough catch. Into the paint. That's a travel. Not called. And then 3 seconds not called as well. He's still in the paint. McKeeman off glass. Silky smooth for Carroll. And McKeeman starts it on the right foot with the bucket. 2-zip. Here's Goody. He's an outstanding freshman. That's Alinsky. Krieger couldn't get it too. There's Buck. Sam Buck being guarded by Ezra. Archibald guarded by Jones. Jake Archibald, you're looking at the next quarterback for Homestead. I would be absolute shocked if that didn't happen next year as a junior. Perlick with the steal. David Ezra has Jones, instead flips it to McKeeman. McKeeman into the body of Krieger. Nice job, and no call on that baseline. I like it. Let him play. Goody goes to Buck. Buck. Podzelinski had Perlick fall down. Instead goes back up top. Buck. Sam Buck gets a screen from Podzelinski. Archibald. Goody. 3-ball. Good. Luke Goody with the triple and the 3. Goody, the freshman. And a travel on to Ezra. Put it back. .607 left, 1-point lead for Homestead. They inbound to Krieger. Sophomore. Guarded by McKeeman. Nearly lost the handle, needs help, finds it. And Podzelinski goes far side to Buck, knocked away by David Ezra. Ezra's got to be careful. You don't want to pick up a second cheapie, and that's exactly what happens. Or excuse me, first foul on Ezra. That's not what you want. Your big fella getting fouls. The other baseline. So checking in as 4 fresh Carroll Chargers. They'll join Jones. Krieger. And he's not over the back if you're not all the way forward. That's it. That's not the right call. You have to be 100% across the line to be charged with the over and back. That wasn't the case right there. Head coach Chris Johnson knew it. 3-2, Homestead on top. McKeeman, being hounded was Grass. Jones leaves it out to Fish. Nathan Fish back to Jones. Free ball, that went off glass, no good. Buck comes up with the board. And then knocked away. We'll go back to Carroll. Jones. Being guarded by Archibald. 3-2 our score. There's Richie Grass, number 15. There's number 20, Shear. And a travel on Shear. Another turnover against the Chargers. Luke Goody will look to inbound, full court pressure here from head coach Marty Beasley. Goody, inbound, Krieger. Krieger, good crossover. Left Grass in his wake, now recovers. Sam Buck Guarded by Shear. Far side, Goody. Good defense. There's Sam Buck. He's going to pull it out. 4.5. Krieger up top. Picked up the dribble. That's what you can't afford. Then a foul, bailed out by the foul on Pocock. That is his first, team second. So Archibald, Goody, Krieger, Podzalinski, and Buck, your 5 for Homestead. In the all blue, yellow trim. The crossover. Stood with him, did. Grass. Needs help once again. Krieger just picking up the dribble. Too far away from the cup. And that's going to be a timeout call for Homestead. 30-second timeout here, and we'll take a short one with them. You're watching Indiana High School basketball right here from SummitCitySports.com.
Friday Night Lights. Fort Wayne football from the comfort of your own home. Or when you're on the go. The same night the pigskin touches the end zone or is stopped dead in its tracks. 10 teams, 5 games, 1 website. SummitCitySports.com. Live streamed high school games, score updates, and news hub for all Fort Wayne athletics. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com. 4:12 left in this first quarter. 3-2 the score. Homestead on top. That was the triple dropped in by the freshman Goody. Krieger. Archibald looked for the back cut. They're switching on that far side, though, is the Carroll defense. Podzalinski went for the steal, and too much hand on Pocock. That will be his second foul, team's third. Ezra McKeeman and Swoverland check back in for Carroll as they will join number 14, Nathan Fish, and number 15, Richie Grass for Homestead. Out on the floor, Archibald, Grant Raber in the game for the first time, Sam Buck, Luke Goody, and number 34, Trevin Taylor, outstanding wide receiver on the gridiron for Homestead. Under 4 minutes. Definitely not a football score here in front of us. 3-2. Halfway through this first quarter. Taylor, kick out Goody, and a travel. Questionable call, to say the least. As we'll go back Carroll's way. 7:40. Grass. Dribble handoff, Swoverland. Look over here, near side, McKeeman. Up top, Ezra, 3 ball. Got it, rattled it home. David Ezra gets the lead for Carroll, 5-3 on his first bucket. Archibald, he'll spin out of traffic. Sam Buck, near side, Raber. Kid's just a flat winner. Son of athletic director here at Wayne High School, Gary Raber. Beautiful take, Sam Buck. Beautiful finger roll, take 5s is our score. What we got? Push foul on Trevin Taylor. Team's first, his first. There is Jones, checks back in for Carroll. They look for Ezra on that screen. Instead, Perlick, good up fake. Got the contact, no call. Puts it up and in. Beautiful job, Riley Perlick. 7-5. Nearing 2.5 minutes. Here's Sam Buck being guarded by Ezra. Look at his length. Tremendous athlete. And the reach. That's going to be his second foul. His first foul was at the other end of the basket in a press situation, and his second one just on an inbounds. Guarding the dribbler near the timeline. So IHSAA will pick up his second, and he'll have to check out. Here's Goody looking to inbound. Sam Buck, three-pointer, just short. Goody went for it. Jones came, snagged. Good look away to Swoverland. Hangs with the left hand, no good. Taylor knocked away. McKeeman came up with it. There is Jones. Riley Perlick. Good spacing there for Swoverland. He could feel that. Back up top, McKeeman. Jones needs to do something here. He went Fish down low. Instead, go up top, Swoverland. Perlick, 2 minutes left. Good jab step, Jones. Left it to Fish for a 17-footer. No good. Good box out, Jake Archibald on Jones. Here comes Buck. McKeeman jumped his left hand. And nice job on that. Taylor wants it down low. Has Fish on his backside. Face up. Takes a peek. Skip past Archibald. Good catch. Goody. Triple. Got it. Luke Goody. His second three of the game. 8-7 is your score. Goody, the freshman, with a pair of triples. Here for head coach Chris Johnson. 8-7. Swoverland answers with a three ball of his own. Reese Swoverland, his first points, make it a triple. 1:05 left. 10-8. Raber, three ball, can't get it. Good rebound, Riley Perlick. Jones pushes. Nathan Fish, three, no good. Good box out, Sam Buck. Here's Archibald, he'll spin out of traffic. 48 seconds, Homestead down 2. And the turnover. And then the no-look pass given right back to Homestead. 35 seconds. Buck goes through the reach. Finger roll, got it. Sammy Buck ties it up at 10s. Sam Buck with 4, Goody with 6. That's your 10 for Sparty. Fish guarded by Taylor. McKeeman up top, guarded by Raber. 13 seconds. McKeeman, they want Jones with possession. 9 seconds. Jones wants a screen from Perlick. Nice jump by Sam Buck. Oh, man, got away with the travel. Swoverland can't get it to go. 1 second. That's good if it goes, and just shy. So at the end of one, our score, 10-10. We'll take a break. You're watching Indiana High School basketball right here from SummitCitySports.com.
Comets falling from the sky. 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 Comets falling from the sky.
How do you design one of the most advanced ERs in the country? At Parkview, we did it by focusing all our attention on you, the patient, by involving doctors and nurses in the design process, by creating quieter, more private spaces, and by leading the region in heart, stroke, and trauma care. This is not your typical emergency room. It's Parkview. In an emergency, isn't this where you'd rather be?
Parkview, your partner in health.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, SummitCitySports.com. Let's take it to SummitCitySports.com replay. David IHSAA showing you the distance on the triple. You got to come out on him. You cannot go under screens. The junior rattles at home. There's 3 only points of that quarter. Homestead will start with possession. Anya Ezeakudu checks in. And we have a foul.
Foul's charged to Richie Gross. That's his first. Team's fifth.
Chris Johnson, head coach, calls out the play. Ezeakudu kicks out. Raber Right back, Anye. 10-10, 7:40 left. Easy Akudu to the cup. Nice lead to Taylor and finishes through the contact. Nice give, or nice pick and roll. Easy Akudu and Taylor. Taylor finishes with his first bucket. 12-10. Homestead with the lead. Fish. Here's Jones up top. In the corner. That was Richie Grass. Now Arias Jones. Free ball. Grass, no good. Rebound, Sam Book. 7 minutes. Goes to Easy Akudu. Hesitation dribble through the legs. Look at the space he created. Raber, open three. Got it. Grant Raber with the triple. Homestead with their biggest lead. It is 5. Grant Raber off the bench and knocks in his only shot. It is a 3. Nearing 6.5 minutes. Grass had to pick it up. Jones, jab step, spin move, kick out, extra pass to Fish. Can't get it. And Taylor with the athleticism. Easy Akudu. Lost the handle momentarily. There's number 2, Zach Bradmiller, excuse me. Once Easy Akudu, couldn't get it to him. Good face guard by Jones, and that led to the turnover. Perlick and McKeeman check back in for Carroll. So Perlick, McKeeman, Shearer, Grass, and Jones through 5 for the Chargers. 6 minutes left in this second quarter. Good look down low. A little far, too far underneath the basket. Was number 20, Preston Shearer. And couldn't get the bunny. Easy Akudu, guarded by McKeeman. Nice screen on that far side. Taylor, they switch it. Easy Akudu to the paint, jump stop. Left-hand finger roll, no good. Rebound, Perlick. Nice move, just couldn't convert. Skip past Grass. Jones left it, Perlick. 18-foot on the baseline. Good back cut, McKeeman. Leaves it out. Shearer and is fouled on the 3. Let's see if that was a 3. We are shooting 3. So number 20, Preston Shearer to the line to shoot 3, down 5 points with 5:21 left in the quarter. Hits the first. Does Shearer. Second attempt. That one is good as well. 3-point deficit for Carroll. Checking back in is Swoverlin. So hits them all 3. Does number 20, Preston Shearer. Cuts it to a 2-point deficit. Akudu, you got to be careful pressuring that far away from the cup. And Taylor, too easy with the catch down that low. Right on the block, and Taylor puts in his second bucket. He has 4 points. McKeeman. Battled up by Raber, and that caused the turnover. Goody, the freshman, and that's a foul. Well, we have a second. I want to show you that Sam Buck dribble drive from earlier in the contest. Sees that opening. Watch him elude the the charge, and then finger rolled it right home. Beautiful job by Sam Buck. Akudu. Cut off. And a 5-second violation. (17-13). Homestead up by 4. McKeeman. and knocked off of Jones's foot. Good defense by Homestead. And the turnover, 4:29. Well, Kudu to Raber. He'll get it back. They'll set up the offense. Head coach Chris Johnson calls out the play here. From deep. Got it. That's one of those you say no, no, no as a coach, and then as soon as it goes in, you say yes. 20-13, 7-point lead for Sparty. Raber with a near steal. Carroll will keep possession. It's number 15, Richie Grass. For head coach Marty Beasley. And as McKeeman will check out. Jones in the backcourt. 7-point lead for the Spartans. Swoverland gets a screen from Perlick. Perlick can hit that triple as well. Grass. Good ball fake. Picked up the dribble, needs help. Near 5-second call. Swoverland. Where's your offense coming from? Reverse lay-in. Beautiful move. Richie Grass puts it up and in. And we'll head to the line for the chance at the three-point opportunity. Take it back at that three-point shot from Luke Goody. Watch the save on the far on the skip pass. The save by Archibald. Left it to Goody. And Goody, that's one out of his 2 threes here in the first half. Brought to you by SummitCitySports.com replay. 3:41. Can't convert on the three-point opportunity. Hunter Perlick's checked in the first time. Goody, spin move, left it to Archibald. Skip pass out, Raber. Good recover defensively for Carroll. They're in a 2-3 zone. Easy Kudu, saw the open lane and went right to the cup. 7-point lead. Kudu's first bucket. Fish, no good. And the rebound, Swoverland. No box out there on the point guard. Came up with the easy board. Here's Perlick. Baseline dribble drive, spin move. Nice strip by the freshman Goody. And out of bounds, we'll stay at that end. Hunter Perlick, the sophomore, with Luke Goody, the freshman, bouncing him out. Jones. Nathan Fish. Swoverland. David Eja on the bench with 2 fouls. 2 silly fouls at that. 150 feet from the basket and 30 feet from the basket. Good pump fake, Swoverland. That led to the foul on Archibald. Just the 4th team foul. And the first on Archibald. Will inbound on that far side. 2:36 left. 7-point lead for Sparty. Thank you for joining us once again. 6th game of our 6-game slate. Been here since 9 a.m. as we will do the same thing tomorrow. Our owner, Jeff Mahoney, has been on the camera. This is Tim Atkinson calling your play-by-play. Dan Vance joined us a little bit here throughout the broadcast as well. He'll be back tomorrow at it again. Hope to get his knowledge every halftime here for you. For all 18. 2:20 left in the half. Jones swings at Swoverland. Fish had Taylor on the backside, couldn't get it to him. Jones screens from Perlick and a travel. So the travel against Carroll, turnover, cannot cut into that 7-point deficit. Kudu, good low dribble into the paint, hangs, can't get it to go. Taylor with the athleticism and the double cut, clutch, lay-in. Beautiful job by Taylor. The biggest lead for Homestead is 9. Timeout by head coach Marty Beasley. And we'll take it with them. You're watching Indiana High School basketball right here from SummitCitySports.com.
Comets falling from the sky. 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 Comets falling from the sky.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com. Big shout out. Big Eyed Fish, who supports Fort Wayne area athletics, has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Originally located at the historic 1502 North Wells Street. You can still visit that. Also, you can visit their express locations at 3001 Hillegas Road and their express north location at 10380 Leo Road. Make sure you check them out on originalbigeyedfish.com or the bigeyedfishexpress.com. Go enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at Big Eyed Fish. 1:45 left in the half. 9-point lead, blocked. Came to Perlick. Jones with a nice cut. Yeah, that could have been goaltending. Instead, it went in for Jones. Cuts the deficit to 7. There is Jones' first bucket. Izzy Akudu, Raber, Archibald, Goody, and Taylor. Your 5 for Homestead. No good, short, rebound Jones. Has Shear, Swoverland, McKeeman, and Perlick with him. 3-ball McKeeman. Can't get it going and hits the top of the backboard, out of bounds. So still cold here from deep. There's 2 threes in this first half for Carroll and just the 3 for Homestead. Raber trying to make it a 4th, cannot. Rebound Riley Perlick, we're under a minute. Nice look to Swoverland. There he is, Jones, great vision, just can't get it to go. Nice rebound by Shear. Preston Shear with some sneaky athleticism. No good. Good rebound, still can't get the putback. Tough break, here comes Luke Goody. May want to hold for the last shot here. You're up by 7, 27 seconds left in the half. I believe that's exactly what they'll do here. Head coach Chris Johnson. Knocked away. That will drive him mad. Jones in traffic, leaves it McKeeman, 14 seconds. Rises right into a 3-ball from the wing. Nobody came out and got him. He says, why not? He cuts it to a 4-point deficit. So McKeeman, 3-ball, good if it goes. Archibald just short. And that will be the end of our first half. Your score, 24-20. Homestead on top. We'll take a break as we go into halftime. You are watching Indiana High School basketball right here from SummitCitySports.com.
Friday Night Lights. Fort Wayne football from the comfort of your own home. Or when you're on the go. The same night the pigskin touches the end zone or is stopped dead in its tracks. 10 teams, 5 games, 1 website. SummitCitySports.com. Live streamed high school games, score updates, and news hub for all Fort Wayne athletics. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and SummitCitySports.com.
Beautiful baby, you're sweeter than strawberry pie. Just like the morning, your smile brings the sunshine.
The Parkview Family Birthing Centers, with everything you need for baby, plus birth planners, expert physicians, midwives, and more for you.
I'm a Parkview mom.
You can be too. Learn more at parkviewmom.com.
It's the Comets. Comets falling from the sky. 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 Comets falling from the sky.
There's Ryan looking to center into the slot to Esther, but broken up by Scott. He shoots, hits guard.
Now the sticks are up. And now this is bad news. Everyone going at it down here in the corner.
Fort Wayne
Hockey. With the deke.
6 teams.
Bone cutter to Ryan Freeby with the shot from the point. He scores!
Live stream games new this season. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and SummitCitySports.com.
How do you design one of the most advanced ERs in the country? At Parkview, we did it by focusing all our attention on you, the patient, by involving doctors and nurses in the design process, by creating quieter, more private spaces, and by leading the region in heart, stroke, and trauma care. This is not your typical emergency room. It's Parkview. In an emergency, isn't this where you'd rather be?
Parkview, your partner in health.
Thank you for supporting Summit City Sports. For the last several years, we've provided the Fort Wayne community and beyond with coverage of a variety of sports, thanks to our title sponsorship from Parkview Sports Medicine. Since we began in 2015, our annual budget has covered the cost of videographers and commentators to over 300 plus games each year, new equipment and maintenance of that equipment, along with increased broadcast rights fees from the IHSAA. This season, we're reaching out to friends, families, and local businesses for additional sponsorships and donations. You can help us grow and get coverage to your favorite team or sport. A Summit City Sports sponsorship or donation will help make that happen. We have the goal of bringing fans live stream games of every SAC game we cover. With the additional funds, we'd invest in mobile internet devices, allowing us to bring our supporters every SAC conference football and boys and girls basketball games live, as well as more coverage for sports like cross country, tennis, golf, swimming, wrestling, track and field, baseball, and softball. For more information on sponsorships or how to donate, visit SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com, coming to you live right here from Wayne High School. We'll bring in Justin Kenny from the News Sentinel. Justin, thanks for joining us here. Close first half in that first half, not that high scoring. You'd like to see a little bit more scoring, but what'd you see there?
Well, I was impressed with Carroll in that second quarter being able to get to the half, only down 4 with David IHSAA on the bench.
Right.
2 fouls in the first quarter, about combined 90 feet from the basket. He picked up those 2 fouls, and he did not play the entirety of the second half. So it started to get a little out of hand there. When Homestead got close to a lead, about 10, 11 points, and Carroll was able to cut into it. So I think they're in a good position. They're only down 4. David IHSAA comes back, their leading scorer, and they were able to get through that first half with him just 2 fouls.
Yeah, big story is that 2 fouls for David IHSAA. And you mentioned how silly, just so far away from the basket. You hate to have your big guy, pick up fouls that deep. For Homestead, Sam Blanc having a nice little half, but it's been a variety of scoring. Luke Goody dropped in 2 threes to have 6 points. He's pretty much your game leader in scoring. Luke Goody, the freshman. What did you see of Homestead offensively?
Really impressed with Luke Goody. He's a great spot-up shooter, the freshman. Trevin Taylor, too, getting some tough baskets around the basket. Had about 5 or 6 rebounds as well. We saw him on the football field, of course, wide receiver for Homestead. So using that bigger frame a little bit, but a little elusive quickness, too, out of him. A good first step, so he was able to do some good things in the paint.
Well, Justin, I know you've been covering this tournament for a couple years now. We won't say how many, but you've been watching this and covering this for several years. What's the most exciting things for you here on the boys' side of things?
Talking about this year or all
this
together?
This year.
Oh, well, I want to see somebody challenge Northside. I think there's 2 teams that can do it. I think this Carroll team can do it if they match up with Northside, and I think Wayne can do it as well. I was really impressed with what Wayne was able to do down at Marion last Friday. They lose a close game to the Giants, but really impressed with their game. Craig Young, of course. Kylon Giroux has been good, and you add the Redding brothers with Michael and Dylan and get those outside shooting. Michael was on fire last Friday night. I think Wayne can challenge Northside. I think they have more athleticism than they do, more quickness. They can get out and transition better, and I think that's going to be a tremendous championship game if we do indeed get it, but a lot of basketball between now and then.
Yeah, a ton of basketball. We're only in game number 6 of 18 as we'll be here all week long. Final thoughts, Justin, on the girls' side of things. And it's a lot more wide open this year, of course, with Miss State basketball, Carissa McLaughlin heading to Purdue. So Homestead still the number 1 seed, but beatable. What do you see here for the girls' side?
I like Southside here. I'm very impressed with what they've been able to do. They go down to Oak Hill and knock Oak Hill off over the weekend, a top-ranked team down in 2A. So undefeated, They have a good inside presence. Outside, Janice Chapman's been great. Shamari Tyson's been great. Good complement of girls around them. And I think they're the top challenger for Homestead. It's going to come down to guard play because we know how good Homestead is in the outside.
Yeah.
Obviously not as good as last year with Carissa and Madison Parker, but still a very solid guard group.
Yeah.
That is where that game's going to be won. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, especially with Homestead, or excuse me, with the Southside coach Juanita Goodwell team. You know they're going to be pressing all game long. So the key, in my opinion, Haley Swing has really progressed, bringing the ball up for help, being that second or third outlet for Homestead. She's going to be huge. But I appreciate you jumping here with us, Justin. Just day number 1 of 4 here.
Yeah, man, take care of that voice, brother.
Oh, yeah, well, we got our lozengers. Thanks, Justin. Appreciate it, buddy.
Thanks, Tim.
So we are about 2.5 minutes away from the start. We'll take a short break. You are watching Indiana High School basketball right here from SummitCitySports.com.
Thank you for supporting Summit City Sports. For the last several years, we've provided the Fort Wayne community and beyond with coverage of a variety of sports, thanks to our title sponsorship from Parkview Sports Medicine. Since we began in 2015, our annual budget has covered the cost of videographers and commentators to over 300 plus games each year. New equipment and maintenance of that equipment, along with increased broadcast rights fees from the IHSAA. This season, we're reaching out to friends, families, and local businesses for additional sponsorships and donations. You can help us grow and get coverage to your favorite team or sport. A Summit City Sports sponsorship or donation will help make that happen. We have the goal of bringing fans live stream games of every SAC game we cover. With the additional funds, we'd invest in mobile internet devices, allowing us to bring our supporters every SAC conference football and boys and girls basketball games live, as well as more coverage for sports like cross country, tennis, golf, swimming, wrestling, track and field, baseball, and softball. For more information on sponsorships or how to donate, visit SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, SummitCitySports.com, as we are getting set for the second half of game number 6. This is game number 6 of the day, number 6 of 18 for the tournament. SummitCitySports.com will be live for every contest here at Wayne High School. Our owner, Jeff Mahoney, on the camera. Tim Atkinson here calling your play-by-play for all 18. We are set here at Wayne High School for half number 2. Again, big shout out, of course, to the new Sentinel boys, Justin Kinney and Dan Vance, joining us here during the half times. We'll hope to continue to bring that to you throughout the week. You know, obviously things get a little hectic as the tournament goes along. We'll do the best to bring you the most outstanding coverage we can. So we get ready for the third quarter. Homestead up by 4. Luke Goody dropped in 2 triples that were in the first quarter. And just not a whole lot scoring for either club here as we get set for the third quarter. Carroll will start with possession. We do have 2 more 8-minute periods. Good take, couldn't get it to go. That's what Ezra needs to do. Now you cannot pick up any silly fouls there if you're number 25 in white. Izzy Akudu, he's been getting in the paint with ease. Goody, spot up, triple, no good, and that's gonna be a foul on Ezra. Just needs to let go if you're Ezra. You're gonna get teed up. Ooh, jump ball call.
Jump ball, possession, Homestead.
Possession arrow with Homestead. Thought that was a foul on Ezra, so Carroll and head coach Marty Beasley catches a break there, no doubt. Goody, another one from the same spot. Can't get it. And out over the top of the backboard, going back to Izzy Akudu. It looked like that should have been an over and back. His last position was on the offensive side, and then he leapt and caught it on the defensive side. That's the over and back. So 7-10. Ezra, too low of a catch. David Eja will put that to bed nearly every time. Now 5 points for the junior. Easy Akudu. Sam Buck. That was a good job by McKeeman. Swoverland. Ooh, had an open look, didn't take it. Eja will. 3, no good. Perlick and Raber. Perlick comes up with it. Jones up top. Beautiful pump fake. Outstanding. Ties it up. That was a beautiful pump fake. And the drive all the way to the cup. Beautiful job for McKeeman. McKeeman with 7 of the 24. Good extra pass. Raber, can he hit a second 3? No. Rebound Taylor. Justin Kenny mentioned it. His athleticism and tough rebounds and putbacks. So important. And another bucket for Taylor on an offensive rebound. He now has 6 points. Check it. 8. 26-24. Izzy Akudu tries the blow by, stripped by Swoverland. Back to Taylor. Taylor in the paint. Buck gets a screen from Taylor in the roll. Picks up the dribble. Anye on that far side. 5.5 left. Buck. And beautiful job. Arius Jones moving the feet and took it in the chest. Outstanding defensive position. Gotta love that. That is one outstanding basketball play from Arius Jones. Picking up that charge on Sam Buck. (26-24). Jones. And that's Pocock, who's checked back into the game. Jones. Beautiful cut from Eja, blocked. With too much contact. They're going to get that on Buck. It looked like Taylor was clean. No, they're going to get that on Taylor.
Foul's charged for Trevor Taylor, his second foul, team second. At the line, shooting 2, David Eja.
So that's pretty much a break. That would have been Sam Buck's 3rd. So Eja to the line. Hits it. Eja now with 6. Eja hits them both. 7 points for the talented junior. Izzy Akudu. They just switch that out front, and that's gonna be a hold on number 2. That's a good call. That'll be the first team foul, and the second on Pocock. And McKeeman will replace him.
That's his 3rd foul. Team foul number 1.
So he checks out. Homestead tied up 26s. Izzy Akudu. Don't forget, we'll be back right at it 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. We'll start on the boys' side of things tomorrow. 9 a.m. Our first contest will be Southside and Snyder. It's going to be a good one. You do not want to miss that to start your Thursday morning live from SummitCitySports.com. Brought to you by Parkview Sports Medicine and the Big Eyed Fish as Eja goes coast to coast and puts it in. Beautiful dribble drive. Goody swings it. Raber. 3-ball, no. And a foul. I'm going to take you back to that footwork by Arius Jones. Picked up that charging foul on Sam Buck. That is how you move your feet, kids. So we'll inbound on the baseline here for Homestead. Jones checks out. Raber looking for Izzy Akudu. Can't get to Buck. Needs help. And a timeout called. Near a 5-second violation. Timeout called. 30-second variety for Homestead. we'll show you that last bucket on the SummitCitySports.com replay. Ezra missed the three. Watch Perlick track down the offensive rebound. That's what he does so well. Jones with the tough catch, and here's McKeeman with that pump fake and the floater. Outstanding move from David McKeeman. Daniel McKeeman, on that dribble drive and floater. So 28-26 is our score. .413. Buck. Man-to-man defense here for Carroll. Pair of subs getting ready to check in for Carroll. It's like Jones and Shearer. Out of bounds. We'll go back to Carroll. Midway through this third quarter. 28-26. Richie Grass will bring it up out over the timeline, guarded by Goody. McKeeman, guarded by Raber. Jones. Grass. Little pick and pop. Blocked by Taylor. Outstanding athleticism from the wideout. Easy Akudu. 3.5 left. Sam Buck. In the paint, off glass. Anye. Beautiful dribble drive. Ties it up at 28s. McKeeman. Kick out. Grass. Triple. Can't get it. Swoverlin skied for the board. Lots of contact. No foul. 28-28. Ezra's getting ready to check back in. And the foul.
Control foul. Charge to Trevor Taylor. His third foul. Team's third.
28-28 is our score. Ezra and Archbold check in for their respective teams. Jones, just under 3 minutes. For today's broadcast and all 6 broadcasts brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and of course, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Jones, 2.5 left. McKeeman, they'll set it back up top, Swoverlin. Jones far side. Into the paint, leaves it McKeeman. And they're gonna be an offensive foul on Jones. On the dribble handoff, was not set on the screen. Todd Zielinski is going to check back in for Homestead, replaces Taylor. A low-scoring contest here, 28-28. 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, number 3 seed Southside Archers, number 6 seed Snyder Panthers. On the boys' side, is Akudu swatted by Ezra. And got it right back in, easy Akudu, and that's all that matters. The 3 ball. For Anye, 10 points now. McKeeman. Archibald face guarded Jones. And thrown away. Buck comes up with it. Sam Buck. Go back it out. Archibald sees the space. Goody. He loves that spot. Can't get it. Rebound. Ezra, you got a stop ball here. Smartly they do. Jones. Swoverlin. Can't get it. Rebound Shear. Left wide open. Put back no good. And rebound Goody. Unlucky on that putback. See Akudu. Sam Buck. 3 ball. Sam Buck. Got it with a hand in his face. Sam Buck with the 3 ball. And a timeout called on the floor by head coach Marty Beasley. See if we can pull up that triple. As we go to the SummitCitySports.com replay. See a little two-man game. Buck and Podzalinski, they go under the screen, they switch it, and boom, Sam Buck knocks it down for the triple. Sam Buck now with 7 points and the lead of 6 for Sparty with 1:04 left in this third quarter. Got to close it strong here if you're Carroll, and you can really push it and get squarely the momentum on your side. If you're Homestead, you can push this to a double-digit lead. That would be tremendous. 1:04. Here's Jones, under a minute. Steal. And blocked. Blocked by Esha once again. My goodness. And then finally comes up with it. And the bucket. 8-point lead for Homestead. And a carry on Jones. Danger time. Homestead up by 8 points with 36.3 left in the third. Kudu. It's a screen from Buck. Kudu took it off. There's Buck. Extra pass, Archbold. Archbold back up top, Raber. 18 seconds. Last shot coming for Homestead. Kudu. Trying to flip it out, Archbold, got a 2-3 ball, no good. Rebound, Raber, put back up and no good. At the end of 3, 36-28 is your score. Homestead pushes that 4-point advantage at halftime, doubles it up to 8, and we'll take a break. You're watching Indiana High School basketball, SummitCitySports.com.
Thank you for supporting Summit City Sports. For the last several years, we've provided the Fort Wayne community and beyond with coverage of a variety of sports, thanks to our title sponsorship from Parkview Sports Medicine. Since we began in 2015, our annual budget has covered the cost of videographers and commentators to over 300 plus games each year. New equipment and maintenance of that equipment, along with increased broadcast rights fees from the IHSAA. This season, we're reaching out to friends, families, and local businesses for additional sponsorships and donations. You can help us grow and get coverage to your favorite team or sport. A Summit City Sports sponsorship or donation will help make that happen. We have the goal of bringing fans live stream games of every SAC game we cover. With the additional funds, we'd invest in mobile internet devices, allowing us to bring our supporters every SAC conference football and boys and girls basketball games live, as well as more coverage for sports like cross country, tennis, golf, swimming, wrestling, track and field, baseball, and softball. For more information on sponsorships or how to
start of our fourth quarter, inbound right into Perlick and fouled immediately. Just the 15th foul on Homestead and the third on Sam Buck. Check it, that's the fourth on Homestead. Jones wanted Swoverlin. Grass lost the handle, Buck came out on the hedge, nice. Jones with a good cut, Swoverlin goes against the grain, left it for Esha, wanted that lob, it's the right idea. I don't think Esha saw it though. 7.5. .21. Kudu picked up the dribble, now Raber. Grant Raber, crossover. Left it, Archibald. Patience here for Homestead. Sam Buck, wide open three. No good. Raber with the offensive rebound. Podzolinski, back rim, and does get the roll. 10-point lead for Sparty. Their biggest. Ezja. Grass out to Swervelin. Don't forget, stick around at the conclusion of this game. We'll head down and get you at least one interview of the winning squad. Swervelin, they swing the ball. Now down low, Ezja, they need a double team. Instead, Jones up top. Free ball, they needed that. Arias Jones with the three. That's his first of the game. Just 5 points for Jones. 7-point deficit for the Chargers. Cut off by Jones. Here's Buck. Raber. Raber. They'll pull it back out. Switch goes to back up top. Easy Kudu. And a foul. Foul on number 15, Richie Grass. That's the 5th. Excuse me, Richie Gross. Had it marked down on my sheet wrong. I apologize to the youngster. 7-point lead. Izia Kudu guarded by Jones from near a 5-second call. Still no 5-second call. Buck somehow kept it on this side. Sam Buck did not go over. Then a timeout called by head coach Chris Johnson. And a full timeout. It is a full timeout. Here you're watching Indiana High School basketball from SummitCitySports.com.
Comets falling from the sky. 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 Comets falling from the sky.
How do you design one of the most advanced ERs in the country? At Parkview, we did it by focusing all our attention on you, the patient, by involving doctors and nurses in the design process, by creating quieter, more private spaces, and by leading the region in heart, stroke, and trauma care. This is not your typical emergency room. It's Parkview. In an emergency, isn't this where you'd rather be?
Parkview, your partner in health.
Welcome back, Indiana High School basketball fans. Of course, at Parkview Sports Medicine, it is game on. Our elite team of experts in orthopedic surgery, athletic rehabilitation, nutrition, and sports performance training offers athletes coordinated care and instant access at the new Parkview Ortho Express Clinic inside the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse. You can also make Parkview Sports Medicine part of your team. Give them a call at 266-4007. And you can learn more on that and more at ParkviewSportsMedicine.com. 5.5 left in this contest. 7-point lead for Homestead. They're the 5 seed, Carroll the 4. Winner of this game will move on to play the winner of the number 1 seed, Northside, and number 9 seed, Concordia, who took down Northrop in our 10:45 game this morning. 3 ball, they needed that. Pocock with the triple. Cuts it to a 4-point deficit. 5 minutes left. Buck. Ooh, beautiful recover defensively, and then stepped out of bounds. Did Fish. So got the steal. Excuse me, Gross had the steal, but just stepped on the end line. 4:54 remaining. 4-point game. Ezja will inbound the inbounder, Archibald. And Buck, that's knocked away. Oh, we got a foul. Foul is going to be called on Shearer. Late foul, but a foul is called on Shearer, 4:51. Archibald up top. Kudu. Head coach Beasley wanted a carry on that. Not called. Taylor, tough catch. Can't get it to go. Ezra with the board. Good no-look pass to Shear, who finishes. 2-point game. Archibald, Buck, Raber. Good pump fake, off glass, no good. Battle for the rebound, last touch by Swoverland. We'll stay at that end with Homestead. Good little chippy, little frenetic pace out here in game number 6. This is our last one of the evening. And of course, we'll be back at it 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Under 4 minutes. Easy Kudu in the corner, guarded by Shear. Nearly a 5-second, Raber. Jones went for the steal. Instead, Buck on that far side. Down low, Taylor. Skip pass through it right at Ezra, tough to stop in the open floor. They're gonna call foul on the floor. So no shot on the foul. Just the 15th foul on Homestead. We'll go inbound. 33. 3:33 left. Ezra from 8, can't get it to go. Knocked it out of bounds, last touch by Ezra. 2-point game. Full court pressure here for Carroll. So 3:28 left. Archibald. Ani, Izzy Kudu. Didn't want to get in that trap. Smartly, Archibald. Back to Ani. Buck. Good press break that time for Homestead. Sam Buck in the corner. You need to double team that. Good one-touch pass, Archibald. And Archibald is athletic. That's the sophomore. Outstanding football player. Taylor. Archibald, double clutch layup. Can't get it to go. Unlucky. That's Jones. And a timeout call by head coach Marty Beasley. Full timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. SummitCitySports.com.
Thank you for supporting Summit City Sports. For the last several years, we've provided the Fort Wayne community and beyond with coverage of a variety of sports, thanks to our title sponsorship from Parkview Sports Medicine. Since we began in 2015, our annual budget has covered the cost of videographers and commentators to over 300 plus games each year. New equipment and maintenance of that equipment, along with increased broadcast rights fees from the IHSAA. This season, we're reaching out to friends, families, and local businesses for additional sponsorships and donations. You can help us grow and get coverage to your favorite team or sport. A Summit City Sports sponsorship or donation will help make that happen. We have the goal of bringing fans live stream games of every SAC game we cover. With the additional funds, we'd invest in mobile internet devices, allowing us to bring our supporters every SAC conference football and boys and girls basketball games live, as well as more coverage for sports like cross country, tennis, golf, swimming, wrestling, track and field, baseball, and softball. For more information on sponsorships,
welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Jones with the inbound, down 2. Just get it over the timeline, did Shear. Back to Jones. Chaotic defense here. It's thrown away. Buck with the steal. Sam Buck, spin move. Right hand finger roll, no good. Battle for the rebound comes down, Swoverland. Jones, left all alone, that's a 2. Back rim, no good. Rebound, Sam Buck. Barney, easy on Kudu. Raber picked up the dribble, 2:05. Timeout called by head coach Chris Johnson as his player Raber was stuck in the corner. Timeout called as one timeout left for Homestead, 2 left for Carroll. We'll take a break with them. Indiana High School basketball right here, SummitCitySports.com.
Comets falling from the sky. 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 Comets falling from the sky.
How do you design one of the most advanced ERs in the country? At Parkview, we did it by focusing all our attention on you, the patient, by involving doctors and nurses in the design process, by creating quieter, more private spaces, and by leading the region in heart, stroke, and trauma care. This is not your typical emergency room. It's Parkview. In an emergency, isn't this where you'd rather be?
Parkview, your partner in health.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 2:05 on the clock. We're going to come down to the wire here in game number 6, our nightcapper here at Wayne High School. 38-36. Homestead up as many as 10. Carroll just has not given up and continue to battle. Mahoney, Iziakudu, 2 minutes left in regulation. We have had one overtime game here today. That was Northrop and Concordia on the boys' side of things, as I'm getting death stares here from press row. Iziakudu to Goody. Near side Raber. Eja, guarding Raber. And too much contact. That foul is on Eja. 16 foul. 138. Somehow find Raber. Minute and a half. Sam Buck. Got away with the travel, maybe. I know the crowd thought so. Taylor, beautiful lay-in. And Swervelin just too far underneath the bucket to get that charge. Swervelin. 1:10 left. And a full timeout called on the floor by head coach Marty Beasley. Still has one left. We'll take this one last with them. You're watching Indiana High School basketball right here, SummitCitySports.com.
Friday Night Lights. Fort Wayne football from the comfort of your own home. Or when you're on the go. The same night the pigskin touches the end zone or is stopped dead in its tracks. 10 teams, 5 games, 1 website. SummitCitySports.com. Live streamed high school games, score updates, and news hub for all Fort Wayne athletics. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com coming to you live. Difference right now, the 3-ball. This one here from Sam Buck with all kinds of hand in his face from Shearer. Just absolutely drains it. The difference here as Smarty up by 4. Time running out on Carroll. So, 4-point game. Carroll will look to inbound. There's Perlick. And nearly went over the back. And came out here near us. So Carroll will keep possession. Nearly 2 turnovers there on Carroll. As Jones will go in the backcourt. It was an 8-point lead for Homestead at the end of 3. Now down to 4. Jones, guarded by Ani. Picked up the dribble. Jump stop, didn't come down down with the 2 feet, should have been called a travel, and then lays it up and in. 2-point deficit. Buck, trap to Raber. Goody, the freshman, back to Iziakudu. 2-point lead. Each team with 1 timeout. That's going to be a foul on Jones. And that will send Raber to the line. Jones, just his 2nd foul. 1-1 coming. 17th foul on Carroll. Raber to the line. Raber. Can't get it to go. Rebound. Carroll, 2-point game, 17 seconds. 13 seconds. Jones, and a foul. Smart foul. Just the 16th foul on Homestead, so we'll inbound it.
They're going to go flat. They're going to go 1-4 low. His 2nd foul. Foul number 6.
40-38, 9.7 left. Jones. 6 seconds. Jones. Double team. Perlick. 3 blocked by Iziakudu, and that is the ball game right here. Homestead with a big win. 40-38. We'll jump down and get you hopefully an interview or 2. What a contest. Check, check. Sam up. Check, check. Standing here with Sam Buck. Heart and soul here, becoming quite a leader here for your Homestead Spartan squad. What a battle we just saw here. What are you taking out of tonight's dub?
Well, 3 of our losses have been a combined 8 points, so we haven't been able to finish games very well. So this is a good sign for our team. We're growing as a team, have a lot of young players, and we're finally finishing games, so this is exciting.
So beautiful run. They came back. You guys were up double digits. They came back and made a run on you. What was the difference? What was the thing that Homestead kept to pull out this win?
Just our grit and toughness. We started to get lackadaisical on defense, but late in the game we just decided to lock up and just decided in our heads we just weren't going to let them score, and they didn't.
So you're the first boys team locked into the semifinal. You're going to be sitting there waiting to see who you're going to play, most likely Northside. Does it matter to Sam Buck who you guys play?
It doesn't matter. We'll be ready to play whoever it is. Whether it's Concordia or Northside, we're just going to come out and do our best and try to get a win.
Well, good game here tonight, Sam Buck. Congratulations, big win.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. We'll bring on Anyi. Great game, Anyi. Coming last year, about midway through the season, Chris Johnson went to you off the bench. You came in with that senior group and really helped them in their senior year. What are you taking out of last year, moving into this year for Anyi?
You know, playing with that team, with those seniors, they really showed us younger guys what it takes to win, the energy you need to have, the teamwork you need to have, and I think they just really showed us that. We're trying to bring that into this year too, and as we seniors now, we need to show the younger guys what it takes too.
Now, you mentioned with the seniors all leaving, Ferguson, Mangus, and Darnell. Now you got a new crop in, Sam Buck, and the freshman Luke Goody came up with a couple huge threes for you tonight.
Yeah, I mean, Luke was really big. It was really a defensive game. We're trying to find our rhythm offensively. But, you know, everyone hit big shots. Everyone did their role. And what matters is we won. So,
Anya, you're sitting here in the semifinal, the only team waiting. How's that feel?
It feels great. Feels good. We'll be ready to play whoever comes up.
Congratulations, Anya. Good game tonight.
Thank you.
That's it here for tonight for SummitCitySports.com. Check us out 9 a.m. tomorrow. We'll get it started. Thanks for joining us.